Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. The sun is shining today. The sun is shining for football fans because, oh my goodness, what did we watch today? Now, the game yesterday, Real Madrid, Arsenal, crazy. We did not expect Arsenal to win 3-0. I mean, we just didn't. No, if you listen to someone tell you that they expected that, they're crazy. But look, these games today, were they, unexpected outcomes? No. Everyone, I think, expected, to some extent, for the PSG Villa game to be close, which it was until Dembele had a brilliant pass in the end. And Nuno Mendes, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this guy's having a sensational UCL campaign. To be honest, the goal takes away from the fact that I will say Morgan Rogers tonight, he is some player. I mean, he had Nuno. He was the first time I've seen a player really out-muscle and outrun at moments Nuno Mendes. It was crazy to see, so shout out to him. He played a fantastic game, and he did pick up a goal. Villa's goal today was beautiful. I mean, beautiful. They got the first goal, and we look at all these Emery teams all time that, do these madnesses, pull off these wins. You think it's possible because they go up 1-0 early, and it's a beautiful team goal. Counter, I mean, Rashford's involved, pass to the assist, and then assist over to Rogers. A great goal. But, guys, look, PSG are playing Barca in the final. It's not going to go any other way. There's no team that is going to be able to contain either of these teams' attacks. No team, even the great defensive teams. You look at a team like Arsenal, I just don't see a way that, let's say Arsenal beat Real Madrid. How is Arsenal going to beat PSG over two legs? I mean, this is not some no chemistry washed Madrid team full of superstars. With all due respect, I'm just being honest. This PSG team, oh my goodness, the attackers on this team. I mean, it all starts with the back line. I mean, they just, the way this team is up, high pressing, Liverpool couldn't even breathe. I mean, they made Salah look like he was not even on the top 100 of the Ballon d'Or list rankings. I mean, that's how good these guys are. The midfield runs the show. All right, they had Villa pinned. I mean, look, they had Villa pinned more than I see Barcelona pinning their La Liga opponents behind the ball. It was crazy to watch this PSG midfield. I mean, it's a big deal of why it makes their attackers so successful. And then don't even get me started. I mean, at this point, I'm starting to think it's actually unfair that Kvaratskhelia went to this team because I'm like, they didn't even need him. They have so many good attackers. It is a joke. And on any given night, as good as Dembele has been, out of the three attackers that started the game, he was number 3 in terms of performance tonight, and he didn't play bad. It's crazy how good this team is. Desiree Doué, the first goal for PSG, 4 minutes after Villa scores. I mean, this kid is so special, bro. I mean, we're seeing players like him, Yamal. We're seeing such special young talents. I mean, not to mention the fact that I think Joao Neves on PSG is like 20 or 21 years old, I think. Crazy. So, look, Kvaratskhelia, this is turning out to be a crazy transfer move for him. The fact of the matter is, I believe Liverpool were in between Kvaratskhelia or Diaz. I mean, boy, oh boy, if you're a Liverpool fan, you watch this guy play football. I mean, let's talk. So, first of all, the Desiree Doué first goal. I mean, look, Emi Martinez, him and Courtois, the last couple years, the best goalkeepers in the world. They have been. And the goals that they scored tonight, I mean, I've never seen Emi Martinez, have no chance at saving something. The first goal, top corner rocket. And it's like we've been waiting for this Desiree Doué goal for so long because this guy is always winding up that finesse shot. He had so many of them that were so close against Alisson. And then, oh my God, Kvaratskhelia opens the hips on the right for the finesse, cuts it back, puts it on the left, and rips one. I tweeted out, I said, look, this is like a Puskas level goal. The Kvaratskhelia goal was so nasty. I mean, the goal net sound, I was like, bruh. After that Desiree Doué goal, and then the third goal, Dembele, perfect diagonal pass, amazing run. I mean, it's crazy how good Nuno Mendes is that you get that. I'm trying to do my Portuguese pronunciations for you guys, bro, because you guys call me an American. You say I'm bad at pronunciating. I'm trying, all right? Oh, my God, the fact that your fullback, all right, has that level of composure, all right? Shot fakes the keeper, cuts back on his right foot, his weak foot, bangs it top corner. So we see 3 top corner just rip finishes this game from PSG. At times you wonder with PSG, are they just too nasty that at moments they don't even take enough shots? Because when I watch these guys play, they're literally always just trying to snipe the ball in the top corner. I mean, they don't even want to shoot it anywhere else. The amount of games we've watched with PSG this season where the goals they're scoring are just nasty, so clinical. This team deserves all of the credit, and I'll be honest, the last goal they scored, all right, yes, the last minute of the game. It is so important. If you watch this and you really are believing with PSG that they're going to do something special, that was so important that you can go to Villa Park with a 2-goal advantage. Oh, my God, in terms of having a lot more pressure off, Look, the fact of the matter is, say what you want. Is Villa still in this? I got to give credit to Villa because I thought, to be honest, they did what they could. They got an away goal, and it's tough to concede 3. That goal at the end kills them. I don't know, man. Just we watched this PSG team, and they just take teams out the game. Like, they made Liverpool look like, nah. I mean, the game went close. It went to penalties. But if you watch the game, oh, man, they're just such a level above. I don't see a way that Villa's going to be able to come back in this one. That last goal killed them. I just don't see it. I mean, they're not going to – I don't see this team crumbling. This team has so much chemistry. This team is so well put together. Enrique's got something really special with this team. I think this is the only team that can beat Barcelona, in this Champions League. And if they don't get to the final, I don't think Barcelona's losing. I think this is the only team that talent, skill, midfield, defense – can go head-to-head with Barcelona. It's just how I'm feeling at this point, and it's from what I've seen. What a game for PSG. Guys, let me tell you these stats. 29 shots today, 75% possession against Villa. 75% possession. 3/4 of the game, this team had the ball. That's crazy. All right, that's crazy. So PSG get it done, guys. Obviously, they were unbelievable. There's not much else to say with this game. I mean, I wanted to give a shout-out to Morgan Rogers because I felt like, look, he was really solid today. Desiree Dewey, Kvaratskhelia, obviously insane, and the Nuno goal was crazy. The last point I would say here is that, a big reason why I think this is the only team that could really go, with Barca is because, the way Barca is attacking when I watched the game today. Guys, Barca, no matter what, every single game they play this season, yes, they are organized defensively, but they do go send a lot of players forward. If you're a Barca fan, this is the one team that should really worry you because I tell you, look, PSG have not had too many moments where they've been able to be in like a 3v3 or a 2v3 or a 3v4 situation. And if they get that opportunity, which they probably will if they do face Barcelona with the way Barcelona's playing football, it is going to be lethal. So they have a serious threat with Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, Desiree Dewey, Barcola. All 4 of these players can beat their man at any single moment of the game, and it makes them very dangerous because we've not even seen them in the Champions League too often through this knockout run have those opportunities. A lot of teams are low blocking against this team. Villa's been doing that today for a lot of the game. Liverpool had a lot of spells where they couldn't get out of their box and they just had to be forced to defend. So Barcelona, I would be a little worried about this team with the way that you guys are playing football. But if you're a Barcelona fan, we're going to segue over to that game now. Guys, we predicted for the games today, we predicted PSG 2-1, so that was 3-1. We didn't get it right. We were close. Barcelona, we said 3-1. Look, Dortmund, to be honest today, guys, look at the stats. You make of what you want out of the stats. I thought Dortmund played pretty much as good as it's going to go. They couldn't get a goal, and look, there's nothing that's going to stop this Barcelona team. I keep telling people in the Champions League, this team knows how to light it up. Rafinha is still going for Cristiano Ronaldo's goal record. His goal today, yeah, you know what I mean? Because he pretty much takes it off the set piece early on. I thought for a second it was offside, and I was like, holy. I tweeted this out today because I think this is really important that we talk about this in this video. Guys, look, Lewandowski last season, the fact of the matter is he was getting booed out of Barcelona. People were telling him he's finished. Guys, whatever you want to say about his season last season, where he still scored over, was it 20 La Liga goals or 20 goals plus for the season? Regardless of that, this dude now this season, all right, has 40 goals at age 36. He's almost 37. He will be 37 in August. He's got 40 goals in like 45 total games this season. I don't know what I'm seeing. He had a brace today. And guys, let me tell you this out loud right now. Barcelona with Hansi Flick this season, are you ready for this? They have scored 154 goals in 48 matches. So, look, there's some certain conversations that we are going to have to start having. Certain individuals that I think have been so disrespected, like Lewandowski. All right, there's not many strikers all time that have done what Lewandowski has done, and we can run through the career statistics if you want. I don't think it's relevant. Season after season that he's giving you that goal output. Oh my goodness, how he's been playing this season. Wow. All right, wow. So he gets 2 goals today, and then Yamal scores a beautiful goal on a counter, which, look, Barcelona is amazing to watch when they win the ball. The way, because of how good their midfield is, the way these guys build out and find someone wide right away and just book it, wow. I mean, they play at a different speed. Guys, Barcelona is my pick to win this Champions League. I'm not picking against this team. You could say they're playing easy opponents. I don't really care who they're playing. The fact of the matter is when I watch this team play football, I mean, just watching the midfield, like between De Jong and Pedri and just the way they're building out. A huge shout out to Martinez as well at the center back position because I felt like he's been really good just from watching this game. I just don't think any other team outside of PSG is going to be able to hang with this team. And look, Yamal completely continuing to show himself in big matches. What else can we talk about here? Rafinha hit 50 goals and assists for Barcelona this season. And then, look, this is the craziest stat of them all. Rafinha has 32 goals, 23 assists. Yamal has 14 goals, 18 assists. Lewandowski has 44 goals and 5 assists when they're playing as a trio. I mean, that is just a joke of a number. And, what Hansi Flick has done with this Barcelona team, I just, as a viewer, I feel thankful to watch this team. Guys, for me personally, I don't really I just watch football. I love this game. I'm not bandwagoning. Obviously, yeah, I could hate watch some teams and stuff like that. But the way this team is playing, it's so exciting. It's so fun to watch. And whether you think that's a glaze or not towards the project that Hansi Flick is doing at this club, this team is absolutely flying through the Champions League. And man, I'm looking at this knockout bracket, dude, and I'm just like, the quality that PSG and Barcelona have from what we have seen many times. I mean, it's just not like a fluke that they've done it once or twice. The quality both of these teams have, I truly think they're going to beat everybody, except potentially each other. And I think they will meet in the final. And look, in terms of people that love watching football, I think it's going to be an amazing, amazing matchup. Hopefully, if we can see it. The fact of the matter is, we look at the knockouts. Dortmund is completely out of it. It's just not their year. I will say though, watching today in the squad, Chukwemeka. Watching him, I didn't really know too much about this guy, but I was pretty impressed with watching him today. Dortmund are full of, some decent players at this club. I just think they're overmatched in this one, and I think pretty much as I'd said, everybody's overmatched. And this Barca midfield is just insane. I mean, even Fermin today could have had a couple goals. I think he hit the post once or twice. He was a little unlucky. Yamal dropping an 8.6 in a UCL quarterfinal. I mean, guys, look. It's funny. It's funny and it's not. It's sad to see Fati come into the game because, Fati was one of the most hyped up players. He was one of the most, he made the early debut for Barcelona and all this. Guys, people don't still understand Yamal week in and week out. And that's why we defend and that's why we hype up this kid. He's so special. He's so special. The goals he scores, the way he's playing, the composure, the IQ, the understanding. And look, he's 17. He's only going to get better. That's how this thing goes, bro. Players like him, when you see that generational, more than generational level player like Yamal is, he's only going to get better. So Barcelona have a seriously special team. I mean, when you look at this team overall, this team is set up to be successful for so long. Such an impressive team. I see all the Barca fans, their biggest question is, look, we need to get Isak. We need to get Gyökeres. We need to get this next striker. Give it a second. All right? Daddy Lewandowski's in town, bro. 40 freaking goals, bro, this year. 40. And this guy is 36. Look, we see some players playing well into that age 37, 38. It is possible. And I'll tell you, from watching him out there, guys, I really don't think Lewandowski has slowed down much. I don't think there's much about his game that is that different from a few years ago, especially this season. So, look, if you can keep this guy healthy, that's the biggest question. I think you got another great season with Lewandowski or two. So, man, this team is seriously one to watch out for. Guys, Barcelona, the fact of the matter is they can get 3 trophies this season. That would be crazy to see. Biggest threat for them out of all of these trophies is 100% if PSG can get through that side. I definitely look at the two sides. And if we just close this video in terms of looking at all this, I definitely think PSG, this left side of the bracket is definitely harder. Definitely a harder side to get out of. But the fact of the matter is, closing thoughts, when I watch PSG and Barca, every single team we have watched literally struggles to even get out of their own box. Barcelona, I think, give up a little bit more in terms of, the opportunity against. I just think PSG is so interesting because I'm watching PSG. It's like everyone is so spawn trapped. Like, people really can't even get out. So I think that would be an electric final. We'll see if it happens. Another crazy day of football today, guys, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.